What's up, Bella babes? How are you guys doing today? Today's video is going to be on this look right here. It's my natural 0 to 10 in 20 or less makeup look. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so let's get into it. First I'm gonna prime my face. You don't have to do this step to save time, but I like to prime my face because it makes my makeup last longer throughout the day. So if you don't care about that, you don't have to prime your face, just skip this step. But I'm gonna be using the Laura Geller Spackle Supercharged Under Makeup Primer. And I'm just going to rub that in with my hands all over my face. Next, if you want to do foundation, you could do foundation. If you want to do a CC cream or a BB cream, I'm going to be doing a CC cream today by It Cosmetics, but there is a BB cream that I also like by Tarte, so you can check that one out if you'd like a BB cream instead. For those of you who don't know, the difference is CC cream is color correcting and BB cream stands for beauty balm. So they have different coverages and they do a little bit of different things. I personally like the color correcting creams more than the BB creams, but I do have both. Okay, so I'm just going to dot this all over my face. If you're not a foundation kind of girl, that's okay. You don't have to do foundation. Just make sure you moisturize. You can apply this with your fingers, with a brush, or using the beauty sponge. Brushes are a little bit quicker than the sponges, but I prefer the beauty sponge. Okay, I'm also gonna take this down my neck. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, now that our foundation is on and our face is evened out, now we're gonna go in with concealer. Okay, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. And I'm gonna twist that up. Put concealer wherever you need to. If you don't like to use concealer or you only like to spot conceal, you could do that as well. I'm just gonna do what I normally do, but in a quicker fashion. I'm just gonna blend that out with the sponge. Right, that's perfect. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my eyelids to help conceal the eyelids and prime them for eyeshadow. This will save you a step of priming your eyelids with an eyelid primer, or if you don't normally prime your eyelids, this is a great tip for you guys. All right, now we're gonna set the face. Again, setting the face will help the longevity of your makeup. So you can skip this step. Any of these steps, if you guys just aren't into these kinds of things, that's fine. You can skip the steps, but I'm gonna kind of do my entire full routine, but in a crunch time when you're in a pinch. Okay, so I'm gonna be setting the face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Light 10. And all of these products will be linked down below. So I'm going to set everywhere where we concealed. Okay, using a more fluffier brush, I'm going to set the rest of the face with the same powder. And also the eyelids. I just use a more densely packed brush for underneath the eyes and then a fluffier brush for the rest of the face. We're gonna fill in our eyebrows. And I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette. It's a little dark for me, but I'm gonna work with it. The next time I'm gonna get a lighter shade. I'm gonna comb through and just fill in any sparse areas. All right, one brow done. Okay, all set. Now I'm gonna use a brow gel. You could just use a brow gel, a tinted brow gel, to do your brows if you have like really full brows already. My brows are pretty full, they just need a little bit of cleaning up to do. But I'm gonna use the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Brownie Brows. And I'm just gonna brush up. All right, all set. Next for bronzer, I'm gonna be taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up my brush and start bronzing up the cheeks using circular motions. Just going around the hairline and cheeks and jawline. And I lightly contour the nose. All right, now taking the same bronzer, we're gonna use that as a transition shade for eyeshadow. Again, we're trying to save time and using minimal products. Okay, now that I've applied that to my crease, now I'm gonna take the Tarte Clay Play Face Palette. Looks like this. So it has contour shades and eyeshadow shades and highlight shades. So there's everything you need in here. So this is one palette and you can use whatever you'd like. I'm actually going to just deepen the crease up just a little bit, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here. It's called Stone. You know, I'm skipping a bit, but I'm actually gonna contour just a bit. I'm gonna be taking this middle shade right here called Desert. I'm just going to lightly contour. Again, you can skip this step if you don't want to contour and you just want to be bronzed. Just using your bronzer. Picking up that same shade, I'm on my brush, and I'm actually just going to put that all over the lid. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's a nice wash of color. Okay, next I'm gonna take the shade Journey and I'm just gonna pop that into the crease as well. Just because I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a lighter shade. Just gently, real quick. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the shade Sand. I'm just going to like put that up towards the brow bone. Again, I've been using the same brush this entire time. I love this brush because it has multiple uses. Okay, now I'm going to take Journey and I'm just going to run that along the lower lash line. I'm going to take the shade Timber right here. It's the darkest brown contour shade. And on a flat definer brush, I'm just going to define the lower lash line. And just, see now that we're lined, I'm just gonna smoke that out with the pencil brush. Okay, now you can line the upper lash line if you want. I'm actually gonna line it with the shadow. I'm gonna use shadow as a liner so I don't have to pull out another item. I'm gonna take the same color on the lower lash line and put on the upper lash line. That's Timber. And I'm using the Sigma Eyeliner EO5 brush. I'm just going to lightly line the upper lash line. You can also wet the brush if you, had the time to make it a little bit more creamy. But see how that defines the upper lash line a little bit more. Okay, again, you can skip this step, but I'm gonna curl my lashes. Just 2 pumps on each eye. Next, I'm going to take the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Mascara in the shade Blackest Black, and I believe this is by L'Oreal. Looks like this, double-ended. So on one side, there's a primer, and on the other side is the mascara. So we're going to prime the lashes. This is a black primer. In other videos, I have showed you a white primer. Again, you can skip this step. You don't have to prime your lashes, but this is a 2-in-1. So again, you're using one product. You don't have to search for another one. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm going to take the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. Looks like this. It's a gold highlighter, so pretty. And I'm just gonna take that on my sponge. And I'm just going to press that into the cheekbones. Cupid's bow, chin, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit on the forehead. Again, you can skip this step if you do not like highlighter or do not use highlighter. Okay, I'm going to take that same highlighter and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. I'm also going to highlight the brow bone ever so slightly. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Pearlescent Pink. And it looks like this. It's like a nice peachy with a gold sheen. Then I'm just going to set this in place using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Again, this is for longevity of your makeup. So that's basically it. I'm just gonna go do my hair and I will be back to show you the completed look. Okay guys, so that completes today's look. What do you guys think? It's very natural, minimalist, you know? If you're in a hurry, if you're in a rush, if you have kids, if you know, you just want to do a quick makeup for the day and still look presentable and a little bit glam, just a little bit, and glowy as well, then yeah, this is the look that I created. Oh, lips. How did I forget lips? Let's just do a gloss, right? Glosses are my fave. I love a glossy lip, or you could just do a lipstick, but I'm just gonna do the NYX Butter Gloss. These are really great. And they're so cheap. And this is in the shade Eclair. It's just a pinky color. I'm almost out of it actually. There's like hardly anything left. I feel like in all my videos I forget to do lips. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's the completed look. So if you like this video and you found it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go and becoming a Bella Babe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.